What's up, you guys? Jonny Truelove here. I'm in San Juan, Puerto Rico. And in this video, guys, today we're going to be talking about different levels of energy and how to understand where we are in our emotions and not exactly control them, but be consciously aware of where we at in that state and be able to let that go, and at the same time increasing our vibrational frequency and hence be more attractive. Before we jump in this video, guys, make sure you subscribe down below and turn on the bell notifications, because I'm going to be releasing a series of videos of what everyday issues we bump into. Social skills, bad social habits, how to approach women, how to build and communicate value to men and women, have a healthy social circle, be the most attractive guy in the room at any time, anywhere. Let's jump right into this. I'm glad you guys made it. Now in this video, guys, I'm referring to a book by the author named David Hopkins. And in this book, guys, he has a chart that refers to the emotional state of being. And in this chart, you guys, you're gonna see different levels of numbers. And in the numbers, they'll show you the lower the number, the worse you're probably feeling, like shame, apathetic, guilt, and so forth. And as you go up this chart, it tends to get a little bit better with the emotion, such as neutrality, being the middle, which is great. We'll talk about that in a second. And as you go up, it goes all the way up to joy, love, willingness, enlightenment, hitting that next level up. And that's where you want to focus on, guys. You may ask yourself, why do we vibrate at a low vibration level? Why are we always upset? Why do we always feel like things are not getting better? And the answer to this, guys, maybe it's our surroundings. Maybe it's the environment that we're in. The people that we actually look up to for guidance also vibrate at a low frequency level. Maybe they have a lot of stress. Have you ever been around someone who's always stressed out, and just hanging around them all the time kind of makes you feel stressed out? It's kind of like that. Like attracts like. This is why drug dealers hang out with drug dealers. This is why the rich and the wealthy hang out with the rich and the wealthy. Real recognize real. You've heard this expression before. But also, we also attract people who are opportunists and know that you are better for them, so they leech on. Now, I'm not saying disregard those kinds of people, but you have to understand how much you can take. There's such thing as lending out a helping hand, but it's up to the person to take massive action and to actually bring themselves up. Okay? Because at the end of the day, everyone is responsible for their own actions and their own happiness. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm not always happy 24/7, but if you ask anyone around you, I'm probably one of the most happiest people you could be around all the time. My vibration frequency is always at a 10, at a 9, 10, at the most. Catch me on a bad day when I haven't eaten. We'll get to that in a second. It's usually at a 7. But I do my best. I'm a giver. And because of that, I'm able to love myself so much more, and at the same time, give that back and give it to someone who actually needs to be loved. And this could be a friend, guy friend, a girlfriend, whatever the case is. I am a giver, and I choose to do this because I know I'm very fortunate in having the things I have. And when I say fortunate, I'm not talking about money, but the kinds of people I'm around. I surrounded myself around people who are better than me. And when I say moving up the ladder in that emotional chart I showed you earlier, I was able to, right now what I'm able to do is identify where I am in a lower state of mind. Like if I'm feeling really depressed or a lower vibration level, I'm surrounded by enough people to help me in my way to get to a neutral state of mind. Consider neutral state of mind to be a level of forgiveness. Being able to forgive others, but at the same time be able to forgive yourself. Because we live, guys, in a world where it's fast paced and we need things to be done immediately, finished, and maybe like we want things done at our pace, but sometimes everyone's vibe or frequency doesn't roll with our pace. So what do? We have to forgive ourselves, guys. Forgive everyone that's ever hurt you in the past. It could be a boyfriend. You could have been cheated on, or a girl, or maybe, someone was, talked bad about you. And then you felt like you needed to defend yourself, and then you vibrated at their frequency, giving that same energy. You see how that works? forgive them, and then forgive you. That is the neutral state of mind. You don't feel bad about it, you don't feel good about it, but you're consciously aware of what happened, but you're not allowing that emotion to cause you to react. It's just like whatever. Now, once you get to a neutral state of mind, you're able to move up the ladder into a willingness state, which requires you to go up. It's no longer neutral. You feel more of a positive vibration, which is the next level up, all the way to joy, peace, enlightenment, whatever that case is. You need to put yourself in that state of mind. And if you don't, what's going to happen, guys? You will continue to self-sabotage and try to control your emotions, but at the same time, not exactly fix what's happening in here. This in here is directly connected in your head. And because of our experiences or other people that have hurt us in the past, we are able to identify the emotion of how someone else makes us feel and then acquire that information and then connect the two and say, this person is like this person is like this. So guys, the most important thing to do is to let it go. Put in a neutral state of mind. Does it take time? Is it easy? Hell no. It's hard as hell, but it's not impossible. I want to let you guys know that. Just the other day, I'm going to tell you guys something. True story. So me and my girlfriend, we went to a club. All right. We had a little too much to drink. Now, in the beginning, it was cool, but I did feel the vibe was kind of off because she felt a little irritable. It was late. We had to go. She was still getting ready. I was still getting ready. And we went out. Okay, but I think we had way too many drinks. But immediately you know in that feeling, that vibe that's off. And the way maybe how someone talks to you. And it kind of makes you feel demeaned or you feel disrespected. I kind of went off. I reacted. But that was because I was no longer in control of my emotions, nor did I need to be in control of it. It was just, I was under the influence, which is the food or drinks that you put inside your body will demean you and cause you and will focus sense, because over drinking or overdosing or being an addict vibrates at a low vibration frequency. Guess what? Your emotions will also be attached to that low vibration frequency. And if you can feel it from them, they can feel it from you. And so what do you think happened? Some words were exchanged. I said things that I didn't mean. I walked away because I was aware of what was happening, and I knew I wasn't in control, or could I control it or accept it? I couldn't accept the emotion. So I walked away from it. I walked away from her. I was upset. And now you have to ask yourself, by me walking away from her, how does that make her feel? It makes her feel rejected, alone, not protected. So she left. Yeah, she left. And I'm here in a country that I don't know. So I'm like, holy shit. All right. So Uber doesn't work. I don't know anything. I don't have anything. I'm like, I can barely speak Spanish. ¿Cómo? But anyway, people, we deal with certain things. And when we both knew the next day, that was not us. It was us, just the lower vibration, the worst possible version of us. And it hurts a lot. The reason why is because even hurting is attached with low vibration levels. Because it comes from someone that we trust, someone that we love, and it comes from them, it affects us. It really does. Now, is it a choice? Yes, we both made the wrong choice, but we were able to understand the next day at a sober mind, which is you can consider that neutrality and then forgive each other and then move up again the ladder to a more willingness, forgiveness, and go back into a joy, love state of mind. Now, guys, the best way also to do this, sometimes it's not your fault, okay? We have things that happen in our past that's way beyond our control. Maybe we came out of bad relationships with a lot of people. Maybe we were abandoned when we were a kid. Maybe we didn't have the love that most of these people have and live this good life. But again, you guys, there's really no excuse for it. There's none. Except to be aware of what's happening in your life, who is there for you in your life, and it's up to you to design your life, okay? Whatever that means to you, design the life that you want. It's gonna take a lot of work, but you're gonna have to vibrate at a higher frequency level and surround yourself in an environment of people better than you. Even when you think you're the best person in there, you're in the wrong room. Make sure you're learning from people that make you better and vibrate at a higher frequency. So, I hope this video helps you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.